Breaking news, Liverpool submit 30 million euros. Bid for Micky van de Ven as Konaté contract. Uncertainty grows. Liverpool have reportedly submitted an official 30 million euros bid to Tottenham Hotspur for Dutch centre-back Micky van de Ven, signaling a decisive move by the Merseyside club to reinforce their defensive line during the January transfer window. The bid marks a major step in Liverpool's long-term defensive planning, with sources close to the situation suggesting the Reds see Van de Ven as a direct successor to Ibrahima Konate, whose contract situation at Anfield is becoming an increasing concern. A strategic January move by Liverpool. Liverpool's decision to act early in the transfer window underlines their determination to avoid being caught off guard in the summer. With Konate entering the final phase of his contract and no breakthrough yet reached over an extension, the club's hierarchy, led by Fenway Sports Group (FSG), has opted for a proactive approach. Van de Ven, currently at Tottenham Hotspur, has emerged as one of the most highly regarded defenders in the Premier League due to his elite pace, physical strength, and tactical intelligence. Liverpool believe that securing him now, rather than waiting until competition intensifies, could prove decisive. The 30 million euro bid reflects Liverpool's confidence that the player fits perfectly into their defensive system and represents strong value in the current market. Why Micky van de Ven? Micky van de Ven has rapidly built a reputation as one of the most modern center-backs in English football. Standing tall, exceptionally fast for his size, and comfortable on the ball, the Dutch international ticks nearly every box Liverpool look for in a defender. At Tottenham, Van de Ven has shown outstanding recovery speed, crucial for a high defensive line, strong aerial presence, calm distribution under pressure, tactical awareness in transition phases. These qualities make him a natural fit for Liverpool's system, especially as the club continues to rely on aggressive pressing and a high backline. Liverpool's scouting department reportedly views Van de Ven as one of the few center-backs in Europe capable of immediately adapting to Anfield's intensity without a long bedding-in period. Konaté's contract situation forces Liverpool's hand. Ibrahima Konate has been a key figure in Liverpool's defense since arriving from RB Leipzig, forming a formidable partnership with Virgil van Dijk. However, with Konaté's contract entering its final stretch, concerns are growing internally that Liverpool could face the risk of losing him either on a free transfer or at a reduced fee. Negotiations over a new deal have been described as delicate, with interest from several European giants believed to be monitoring the situation closely. Liverpool, keen to avoid a repeat of past contract sagas, are determined to stay one step ahead. Van de Ven is seen not only as cover, but as a long-term cornerstone who could eventually take on a leading role in Liverpool's defense, alongside or even beyond Van Dijk's tenure. Tottenham's position, reluctant but realistic. Tottenham Hotspur are not actively looking to sell Van de Ven, and Liverpool's approach has reportedly been met with initial resistance. However, the 30 million euro bid has sparked internal discussions within Spurs' hierarchy. While Tottenham value the Dutchman highly, financial realities and squad planning could force them to consider the offer, especially if Van de Ven expresses interest in the move. Liverpool's status as a perennial title contender and Champions League regular adds significant weight to their proposal. Sources suggest that Spurs may demand a higher fee or include add-ons, but Liverpool remain optimistic that a compromise can be reached before the window closes. Players' perspective, open to a new challenge. From the players' side, there is growing belief that Van de Ven is open to joining Liverpool. The chance to play at Anfield, compete for major trophies, and work within a system that maximizes his strengths is said to be highly appealing. Liverpool's project, built around a blend of experienced leaders and elite young talent, aligns closely with Van de Ven's ambitions. Personal terms are not expected to be a major obstacle if club-to-club negotiations progress positively. Tactical impact at Liverpool. If the deal goes through, Van de Ven would provide Liverpool with immediate depth in central defense, long-term succession planning, greater flexibility in rotation, insurance against potential Konate departure. His pace would allow Liverpool to maintain their aggressive defensive shape, while his composure on the ball would enhance build-up play from the back. Many within the club believe that Van de Ven could eventually form a dominant partnership with Virgil van Dijk, ensuring defensive stability for years to come. FSG's clear message. This move sends a clear message from Liverpool's owners. The club is committed to staying competitive at the highest level. Rather than reacting late to contract issues, Liverpool are choosing to act decisively and intelligently. Investing €30 million in a Premier League-proven defender during January also signals a shift in transfer strategy, prioritizing readiness and reliability over potential alone. What happens next? Negotiations between Liverpool and Tottenham are expected to continue in the coming days. While no agreement has yet been finalized, optimism remains high at Anfield that the deal can be completed within the January window. Should Liverpool succeed in landing Van de Ven, it would be one of the most significant defensive moves of the winter transfer period and a major step in securing the club's future at the back. Conclusion. Liverpool's €30 million bid for Micky van de Ven represents more than just a January signing. It is a calculated move shaped by foresight, ambition, and long-term planning. With Ibrahima Konaté's contract situation unresolved, the Reds are ensuring they remain protected both now and in the future. If completed, the transfer could prove to be a defining moment in Liverpool's evolving project, strengthening their title ambitions while laying the foundation for defensive dominance in the years ahead. Why signing Micky van de Ven would be a major boost for Liverpool. If Liverpool succeed in signing Micky van de Ven from Tottenham Hotspur, the move could prove to be a crucial step in safeguarding the club's defensive future. With Ibrahima Konaté approaching the final stage of his contract, uncertainty continues to surround Liverpool's long-term plans at centre-back, making Van de Ven an ideal and timely solution. One of the biggest advantages Van de Ven would bring to Anfield is his deep familiarity with the Premier League. Unlike defenders arriving from foreign leagues who often require time to adapt to the pace and physicality of English football, Van de Ven has already proven that he can thrive in one of the most demanding environments in the world. His performances for Tottenham have demonstrated that he understands the league's intensity, tactical demands, and physical battles, a quality Liverpool value highly. Liverpool have traditionally relied on a high defensive line, which places enormous emphasis on pace and recovery speed. Van de Ven is widely regarded as one of the fastest center-backs in the league, allowing him to recover quickly against counterattacks and wide runners. This attribute alone makes him a natural fit for Liverpool's system and reduces the tactical risk often associated with defensive transitions. The potential departure of Ibrahima Konaté remains a growing concern. While Konate has been an important figure alongside Virgil van Dijk, his contract situation leaves Liverpool exposed if no extension is agreed. Rather than waiting until the situation becomes critical, Liverpool are acting proactively. Bringing in Van de Ven would provide immediate depth and long-term security, ensuring the club is not forced into rushed decisions later. From a squad planning perspective, Van de Ven would offer Liverpool flexibility. He could rotate with existing defenders in the short term while gradually taking on a larger role. In the long run, he has the profile to become a defensive leader, especially as Liverpool plan for life beyond their current core of senior players. Another key factor is Van de Ven's composure on the ball. Liverpool's build-up play relies heavily on center-backs who are comfortable passing under pressure. The Dutch defender has shown confidence in possession, intelligent positioning, and the ability to progress the ball from deep areas, traits that align perfectly with Liverpool's playing philosophy. Financially, signing a Premier League-proven defender also represents smart business. With Konaté's value potentially declining as his contract runs down, investing now in a ready-made replacement protects Liverpool from future instability. It also reduces the risk of losing a key defender without a clear successor in place. In conclusion, if Liverpool managed to secure Micky van de Ven, the club would be strengthening both its present and future. His Premier League experience, tactical suitability, and physical attributes make him an ideal candidate to step in as Konaté's long-term successor. At a time when defensive stability can define a season, this move could play a decisive role in keeping Liverpool competitive at the highest level.